sorry to watch because they just kept doing the same thing over and over again. And then they brought in another plow to actually help this guy, and then he ended up getting stuck. It's called Matt's Matters because it matters. You heard? Well, hear it right here every week on Matt's Matters. What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 8 of Matt's Matters. Soon we're gonna be having so many episodes. We're just gonna say welcome to a new episode of Matt's Matters because I'm trying to lose track of these episodes. It's only been 8 episodes. But yeah, I mean, oh man, I don't know where you guys live, but the snow outside is insane. It's insane. The snow that we have gotten just starting last night into today is just ridiculous. It's literally insane. Like, I already got some pictures to show you guys. But that's what we're going to be discussing today is this epic snow storm that we just experienced. And I thought the snow was done, but man, I was wrong, guys. It's coming. It keeps coming. And they were supposed to get more in a couple days. Like, I'm done. I'm done with the snow. I'm done. But, you know, thanks guys for tuning in. And when you're stuck at home, because, I mean, I'll show you guys my car situation, get in and out. But it was like, how are people supposed to get out? And yesterday, 3 snowplows got stuck in front of my house. So it was like, it took them 2 hours to get out. So yeah, we're going to have some sights and sounds from the epic blizzard from right here on Matt's Matters, turning into the weatherman. Not just kidding. But yeah, so let's get right into it. Shout out to everybody who watched the last episode and all the episodes before that. We appreciate you guys. So let's get it rolling. So this is just, I went outside yesterday and I took some photographs of the epic snow. So this is just like a tree that fell down, and it was snowing, and it was coming down like you wouldn't believe it. I actually made a video about the conditions. Like, look at this. This is the street right here. You can't even see this. You can't even see it at all. Like, it's just insane. It's literally insane. But so yeah, this is a street. I mean, the wind was so loud it sounded like someone was like banging drums on the house. Like, all this is normally road. It was just covered in snow. It's unbelievable. There's my dad out there walking, and it looks like he can't even believe it. But yeah, this is just some more images of like just the neighborhood. Like this person's house. It looks like it's in some type of movie. But yeah, I mean, it was absolutely insane, and it's really just unbelievable the amount of snow that we got. I mean, I just couldn't believe it. I just cannot believe it at all. Like, so we didn't really lose power though, because it was like 6:30 in the morning. The power went out, and I was like, like it's gonna be a long day with no power. But ultimately, the power stayed on, so that was nice. But yeah, so here's my Instagram post that I did yesterday, and this is just the car and the driveway and everything like that. I mean, it's just like, here's my car right here, and this is all street right here that's just covered in snow. But I did that though. I went out there. Like, this was the before, and this is the after. I mean, it was a grind. It really was. But we got it out, and the car, 2005 Mazda 3, started right up. Like, it was nobody's business. It just started right up. And I was like, you know what? That's what we're talking about. You know, this is peak engineering. But yeah, so I had to shovel that, and that was like, oh my gosh. I just got done with that a little bit ago. And it feels like my body is just gonna fall apart. It's like shoveling is a full body workout. And one of the shovels totally just absolutely shattered. Like, that shovel's cooked. It's done. It's gone forever. But other images from a snowstorm. So yeah, when I woke up in the morning, I couldn't even see outside of my window. Like, it was absolutely insane. I was like, what is happening here? Like, why are we living in Antarctica? I always see those memes where it's like, this is the land that Sully and Mike got banished to when they got kicked out of the Monsters University. And that's honestly what it feels like. It's literally unreal. So here's this is what I did yesterday when I was just stranded. So I went for a nice walk. We're just gonna watch this. But yeah, just look at this wind. Like, the wind was crazy. They said it was like 70-mile-an-hour winds, which is just absolutely insane. And I had some snowshoes on though, which were clutch. Like, this is literally the street, and it was like probably up to my ankles. It was absolutely crazy. Yeah, the snowplows came through. I gotta find the videos I took of when the snowplows got like stuck. So when they got stuck in front of the house. But yeah, it was just like absolutely insane. Like, this looks like a freaking elephant. That was kind of creepy though. And we made it down all the way down to the beach, which was just, you can't even see. Like, look at this. Looks like the end of time. Looks like the end of the world. That snow, man. That snow is no joke, man. Absolutely. And I hope that we never have a snowstorm like this ever again. They said the last blizzard we got here was like freaking 1976 or something like that. And I hope that in 10 years and 20 years they're going to be like, remember the blizzard of 2026? Oh, right now it's just crazy. But yeah, I think I have the video of the plows when they got stuck. I mean, I don't even know what the heck they were doing out there. It was pretty... I mean, I felt bad for them though, but, you know... Then my dad went out there. He's like, "You guys want me to help you shovel?" I was like, "I think they don't want you to help them shovel." It was just like, what is? They're probably like, "What the heck is this guy doing out here?" But yeah, so let me show you guys this. This was just, oh my, this is a plow in front of our house, and he got stuck. He literally got stuck. Look at him. And then, oh my gosh, it was so hard to watch because they just kept doing the same thing over and over again. And then they brought in another plow to actually help this guy, and then he ended up getting stuck. And I was like, what the heck is going on here? It was pretty wild to watch. I was stuck for a good 2 hours, and then all he was doing, he was just going like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I was like, this guy's never gonna get out of here. So they had to bring like a freaking bulldozer to help him. Which is just, it's crazy. I was like, what are these guys doing, man? They're just out here trying to save this guy, and he's just stranded. He's absolutely stranded. But yeah, so they had to bring like a freaking bulldozer to help this guy. And I was like, man, this guy's gonna quit after this, because I would have been like, why am I even out here? So then in front of our house, I don't know if you could see in like the video that I just showed you guys on my Instagram, like, they built a huge, because they had to get him out, so they just put all the snow in like one spot, and like the street is like probably like 2 feet of snow. I think our total was like 36 inches, which is just, that's like 2 feet of snow. And then since it was so windy, a lot of the snow just kind of got blown into like these big freaking mounds, and it's just like, it's absolutely insane. It's like a freaking, but today the sun was out, and that was nice. So yeah, it's just like we're in like a whole new world, basically. That's what it feels like. So let's see some of the sights and sounds from this blizzard.
And lived up to the hype, right? More than 600,000 customers lost power as New York City saw its first blizzard warning since March of 2017. And while some folks in Central Park enjoyed some fresh powder, many across the East had some mixed feelings about the snowstorm.
Just going to be another day of trying to clean up a lot more snow and running out of spaces to put it.
We'll take it, because it's coming, no matter what we say, but I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm ready for spring.
I hate the winter so much. It's just so cold. I'm just so ready for the summer and the spring.
When it's lying around in the streets for weeks after, hopefully it'll melt much quicker.
Yeah, we'll see, but he's like, oh, it'll melt quicker. I think it's gonna be a while before all this snow freaking melts. Like, there's already mountains and mountains of snow out there, so it's gonna be a while till spring. And you know, the goat Puxatawny Phil said that he's like, you know, the goat, the groundhog, he's like, you know, there's just gonna be a lot of snow. I mean, he said 6 more weeks of winter, so I don't know, but I mean, that's not very accurate. Jeez, the freaking snow is melting the house, and it's just freaking dripping everywhere. It's like, it's insane. It's just absolutely insane. Like, what is happening out here? It's just, and there's like plows going by and helicopters going by. I mean, it's just like, we're just in a whole nother universe out here. We're in winter. So yeah, that's what's happening over here. Like the snow is literally dripping off the side of the house, and it's just like you just hear big old cladonks. I think the plows are back. If you can probably hear those all those noises out there, which we apologize for because they're just trying to clear the snow. So back to this video.
Go.
As long as we have a roof over our head and the heat works and we have food, that's all we need.
That's all you need, and a little bit of love too.
Absolutely.
So,
He
you know,
didn't move
the
over
snow
it. That's
totals
all we
are
need, guys.
impressive. We're going to take you through everything, the top wind gusts, and also where we sit this morning. Let's start with the snow totals, and wow, did they stack up. Keep in mind, this all started late on Sunday, continuing through the day yesterday. We'll go to New Jersey first. Northeast New Jersey had the top snow totals. A lot of this really was because we had this convergence of these snow bands coming together. Happened around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I was live on air. It was crazy. So that ended up producing. Moving on to Long Island.
Long Island also catching it with a lot. In fact, when we look at islip, it's one of those spots we were watching yesterday.
Here we go.
Had 33.7 for Whitman.
I live in like Dartmouth, so 33 inches. It's just, I mean, so here was a better image of it. And we got about 16 to 24, but that was a little earlier. But this was a big snowstorm. Like, look at the size of this. It looks like a freaking hurricane or something. So yeah, I mean, it's actually insane, all the snow that we got. But it's over now, hopefully. Hopefully, keyword hopefully. I don't got time for no more snow. I'm done. I don't, like that one guy said, he's like, I'm ready for spring. I'm ready for summer. That's what I'm ready for. But yeah, I guess, I mean, I hope, let's see, according to the weather forecast here, we're supposed to get more snow, guys, unfortunately. I know a lot of people lost power. Thankfully we didn't lose power. We were gonna, honestly, because once it turned off, I was like, well, we're cooked. I have no power. So I was fully prepared to have no power, because I was like, you know, I can just read my book for however long we don't have power for. But oh man, the shoveling was just not it. So let's look at the weather forecast here. Weather brought to you by nobody. By AccuWeather. So Tuesday, it's actually pretty warm outside today, 31. Wednesday is going to be 39, and we're supposed to get an inch of snow, that's freaking nothing compared to this. But yeah, it's supposed to get pretty warm the next few days, so hopefully some of this snow can melt. Because I'm tired of it. I don't want any more snow. I don't want it, and I don't want to see it again. But if you see the piles outside, like, man, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while before the snow melts. But you know, it is what it is. It is the winter time, so I think yesterday was. I think it's not gonna get worse than yesterday, because yesterday was just crazy conditions. I was like, you know what I mean? The wind, I think the wind was like the absolute worst part of it, because it's just like you're sleeping and all you hear is like, and I was like, man, listen. And then my screen, the freaking screen from my window right here, it's not really on the best anyway, and then I just heard like a big like, and then it just blew away. And then I went out to the yard and get it, and I picked it up, and it was like, I got the screen. But yeah, it was just, they called this a bomb cyclone, guys, because it's just the magnitude of the snowstorm was just insane. It's insane. So northeast travel bans. So they actually issued a travel ban because the roads are so bad and you're like not supposed to be driving. So let's see, what the heck is this freaking big advertisement right here? So yeah, northeast travel ban eased after blizzard slammed the region with over 2 feet of snow. I mean, this was something that most people are just never gonna forget. So storm begins its exit. A high impact bomb cyclone is beginning to depart New England after dumping up to 3 feet of snow in some states and leaving hundreds of thousands without power. 40 million people were under blizzard warnings on Monday. So the snow is piling up. Obviously, it was like 30 inches of snow have fallen so far, within 2 feet reported in at least 5 states. It is the biggest snowstorm on record for Providence, Rhode Island in years for New York City and Philadelphia, and snow is still falling. Obviously, the snow has stopped now. This is from yesterday, I believe. But yeah, so here's how it was looking earlier. Let's see, we're into the areas of impact here. So it was mostly like the northeast that just got like absolutely smacked. I would say from like New Jersey up. So we go 24, 72 hours. Like this is from February 24th. So we can kind of see it just growing and growing. And let's show you guys where I'm at. So I'm all the way down. I'm like in this area, kind of right by the water, and we are just getting smacked, like absolutely smacked. And we can see like the total amount of snow that we got. I mean, I can already tell you that it's like 2 feet, but like all these areas down here just got like smacked in the face with snow. Like it's insane. It's literally just something that I'll probably never see again. And hopefully I don't see it again, but because of changing weather patterns and stuff like that. So yeah, here we go. This is the El Nino effect. El Nino. So El Nino is a climate pattern marked by warming of sea surface temperatures in the central and eastern equatorial Pacific Oceans, occurring every 2 to 7 years. It weakens trade winds, rich upwelling along South America, and triggers global weather disruptions, including droughts to Australia, Indonesia, flooding in U.S. South, and warmer global temperatures. Weather stuff. My dad's a big weather guy, so he kind of just reads his blog and shares all this information with me about the impact of these snowstorms. And I always like to see like the reaction from the New Yorkers, because they're just like, I'm tired of this snow, bro. It's insane. But I feel bad for the people who live in the city, because they can't get their like, where are they supposed to park their cars? Like, you just get, like, you're just like, what are you supposed to do? You can't park on the street, like the streets. They're like, don't park on the street. Well, I don't know if you've ever been to New York or any major city. But yeah, so I mean, if I would have lost power, I wouldn't have been able to record my episode, which that would have not been good. Like, we would just been stuck out here, and we would have been stranded. But I think the funny thing is, like, whenever there's like a major snowstorm, people act like we're in the 1800s, and like, I mean, my house is pretty well insulated, so even if we were to lose power, it would not be the end of the world. Like, they fixed it so fast. Like, our power went out, and they fixed it like freaking 30 minutes later. But then it turned off and turned back on, and it was crazy. I was like, man, if we lose power, we lose power. It is what it is. We were kind of prepared, but so we do have a generator, and it's on like the side of our house. But then there's like this wall of trees like blocking it, so you have to like go kind of under the trees to get to it. And then they're like, so they came to fix it one time, and they're like, well, we actually can't fix this because we can't really get to it. And I was like, man, if you don't climb behind those trees and get to the generator, like, I mean, who knows if it even works now? It's probably covered in like 60 feet of snow. But here's some of like I feel bad when they have the weather people outside, and they're like, I'm here in the snowstorm, and the wind's just blowing in their face. Like, just feel bad for them, but they gotta get paid. But yeah, this is in New Jersey
City before the snow wraps up.
So let's go ahead and take it into New York City. We're going to take it just outside of the Fox Weather headquarters and head into Columbus Circle, Central Park, where, by the way, we have...
yeah, there's about 13.2k power outages. And here's a poor weather lady out here just like suffering. She's gotta cover her face. Seriously, the wind was so bad that it was 30 degrees outside, but it felt like -3 because of the wind. And this is like this is from last night, and it's just like crazy. I mean, look at all this snow. But people do, so in Minnesota, where I used to live, like every time there was a big snowstorm, people would go outside and they would like snowshoe and stuff like that. But I didn't really see much of that yesterday, but we did snowshoe all the way to the beach, which I showed in my video that I posted yesterday, and I showed some clips of it earlier, and it was titled The Blizzard, because I was like, you know what, I can't just be in the house all day, like, I can't be trapped in here all day, so I decided to go for a walk. And yeah, it was just crazy, like, being outside. I mean, we didn't really have any, I think there was like 2 trees that fell down, but we didn't have any power lines come down or anything. And when we went outside, it was kind of like just the worst of it was over, honestly. Like, there wasn't really much left. And then when we got back inside was when the wind started to pick up. It was just like, and then you go outside and it just like slapped you in your face. Like I had like a ski mask on. Let me show you guys, because I was like, I'm covering my face up. Like I'm not getting a freaking frostbite out here. Like what? Like I'm not trying to get pneumonia or something, because I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that. Actually, we could just, but yeah, because it was just, the wind was just like insane. It was actually insane. I was like, man, this is it, man. This is it. But yeah, luckily we didn't lose power, so thankfully for that. Absolutely insane. So here I am outside, guys. My ski mask on, because I mean, look at the snow on my face was just absolutely insane. Like it just kept coming down and coming down. There I am standing outside, and yep, there's my ski mask. So like, look how red it is. This is just from like the wind slapping my face. And then this is just some of the video I caught of just the epic snow. Like this is all the street right here, and you can't even tell. It's just absolutely insane. It was crazy. It was a once in a lifetime experience. And I guess it was nice kind of to have a break with the snowstorm coming. It kind of gave us a break from everything else going on in the world. It was like a nice little, like, just an adventure. It was literally just absolutely insane. But I mean, that's all I got for you guys this week. Just snowstorm. Obviously there's a lot of other stuff going on, but I just want to talk about the snowstorm. A little light episode of my experience for this snowstorm and the weather. And I know it's gonna take them a while to clear all this snow out, because like, I mean, if you saw my street earlier, it was like freaking, you couldn't even see the street. And where the plow got stuck, I was so, oh my god, it was so hard to watch them try to get him out, because they kept doing the same thing over and over again. It's like, and then they kept trying to plow behind him, but they put so much snow behind him, and then his wheels were just like spinning, and he couldn't even get out. So yeah, that was 2 hours entertainment and everything like that. But yeah, I mean, snow, it's fun to see. Like right now, it's really sunny outside, as you can see. So when it's sunny outside, it's nice to go out in the snow and like go for a walk or anything. Because the walk yesterday we took to the beach, it's probably like, usually takes us 10 minutes, but since the snow was so crazy, it took us a while. But it was definitely fun. So hopefully you guys got a lot of snow, you didn't lose power, and you stayed safe and everything like that. It was the most snow I've ever seen. And I grew up in Minnesota, so I was like, it's not like I grew up in Florida. Like, I've seen snowstorms, but that snowstorm was absolutely ridiculous. Like, it was insane. I hope I never see this again. And if we get another snowstorm, guys, this is the start of the ice age. It must be, because it's been really cold winter, and it's just like almost end of February. My birthday's in 12 days, and it's like, oh, hopefully there's no snow for my birthday. Well, wrong. There's gonna be snow, because this snow ain't going nowhere anytime soon. But anyways, guys, this has been another edition of Matt's Matters with me, your host, Matt Benson. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this is the last snowstorm, and we can just have warm summer days coming up soon. Summer's closer. Remember, each day is closer to summer. So that's a positive way to think about all this. But yeah, hopefully you guys didn't lose power. And if you do lose power and you have nothing to do, hopefully they can fix your power. But you might as well turn into Matt's Matters to just have yourself some entertainment and a break from everything else going on in the world. But yeah, so hopefully the plows come through and they clean it all up, and we'll be back in action, back on the roads in no time. But guys, as of right now, you don't want to go on the roads because they're absolutely horrible. But anyways, thanks for tuning in to this episode of Matt's Matters with me, Matt Benson. Make sure you tune in next week. Make sure you check out my short film I did about the blizzard. But that's all I got for you guys this week. Tune in next week to see what matters to me, Matt Benson. Love and peace always, guys. Peace.